Hey guys, welcome to BLONITY Daily. First, my little disclaimer, this is no financial advice, my own opinion and estimates. My estimates could be completely wrong. Don't trust, always verify, understand the numbers, be aware of scammers, and you know the best how to invest your money. Please be aware that I'm invested right now in Hive Blockchain, Argo Blockchain, Bitfarms, HUD8, KR1, DMG Blockchain, Mara, Riot, and Galaxy Digital. Okay, let's jump right into it. Okay, wow, it's looking a lot better than yesterday. So Bitcoin is at 45,000. So we had this big resistance here at 52,000. We had the nice breakout here. And yeah, we are now below the 55,000. It seems like the next resistance here, we are forming something like a bull flag or so. So yeah, hopefully we can go there to the 56,000 or so. That would be very nice. I mean, this is right now the hourly here. But when we go to the daily, in my opinion, that looks very good, the setup here. First of all, the chart here, you have these waves. Now it looks like the next leg up is incoming. And yeah, when you see the RSI, so this support line here, this long support line here was holding here. We're now above 60. We're at 63, which should be a bullish here. We have this trend reversal here. Also in the stochastic RSI, we have this nice trend reversal here. We are now going to the upside. And on the MACD daily, which is also very important, we are very short before this positive cross here. So this can happen today. And yeah, the last time we had the nice run up to 58,000. So yeah, the setup looks very good. Also in Ethereum front run a little bit here. Bitcoin, you can see that the MACD, we're since 2 days here in green. Stochastic is a little bit higher, and the RSI on the daily is a little bit lower. It's X60. Yeah, but we're back above this support line here, so that should give support now. So maybe we're retracing a little bit and then go up again. Yeah, I think Ethereum has a lot to prove right now. Yeah, then we have Polkadot, which is a big underlying of KR1, for example, 8% right now. So they had this breakout here of this little bull flag here or something like this. So yeah, maybe we're going up here again. That would be very nice. Hopefully we can see soon some new all-time highs here for Polkadot. Yeah, and then we go to our stocks here. So KR1 in the US, KROEF is up 12%. So it seems like it's starting now. Here it was consolidating very big here. Yeah, I hope we can go now up again, because the underlyings, the investments of KR1 and the staking profits, they're ridiculously profitable. So the only thing is many people don't understand the business concept, in my opinion. And yeah, that's why I think KR1 is very undervalued, in my opinion. Yeah, then we have Hive Blockchain here. 5% in green. Yeah, and I saw again these on Twitter and all these things. People are complaining. Yeah, Mara and Riot, they're going up a lot more. And yeah, I mean, today this is true. Where is it? We have Riot here with 31% and Mara 25%. But guys, please look at this. For example, here we have Hive Blockchain. From the top here to the low, it was like 53%. Okay. And yeah, from the low now to the upside, we are at 70%. We already recovered like 70%. So now let's go to Riot. We dropped here from, yeah, we dropped more than Hive Blockchain, for example. We dropped 57%, and we are now up from the low. Show you here, we're now up 55%. So yeah, Hive Blockchain dropped less than Riot and recovered faster than Riot. So please look at the bigger picture. Don't look at one day, because yesterday these Nasdaq stocks were dropping like very big, like 5 to 10%, and Hive was up 10%, for example. And it's the same with HUD or with Bitfarms and so on. So yeah, I mean, these Nasdaq stocks, Mara and Riot, they had yesterday a very bad day. Today they have a very good day. I mean, it's very possible that they maybe rise faster than HUD or or Hive or so. And yeah, that's why we are diversified a little bit. I have Mara and Riot not very big in my portfolio, but if they rise faster now, I mean, in the January correction, it was the same. When we came out of this correction in January, yeah, Riot and Mara outperformed the Canadian stocks here. So in this leg up here, but after this, there was a change, and this Canadian stock, they moved very, very big and very fast. So this could happen again. So the only thing is for you, you have to wait. Don't panic and FOMO or something like this. I mean, you can see Hive. This was like 5 days. It was 100% or so, and for HUD, it was here this Michael Saylor pump, and so that was crazy. Yeah, so they take a little bit more time, but I mean, in my opinion, this has nothing to do with with these crazy things, people tweeting and all this stuff. So the only thing you have to do is to be patient and to stick to your strategy. Some people are in Riot and Mara, they are happy today. Some people are more in the Canadian stocks. Yeah, they were happy yesterday and could be happy in a few days. So yeah, it's they all have the different rhythm. These stocks all have the different rhyme. You can see these charts, they look different. They're all not the same. Okay, let's move on. We have Canaan is going crazy right now, 37%. So this is a hardware manufacturer. I think, yeah, they have a new all-time high right now. And these hardware manufacturers, I mean, there are not a lot you can trade publicly. I mean, there's eBang and Canaan. And eBang, it's very difficult to find proper information, in my opinion. So the best solution is to invest in Canaan. And I think that's why the stock is going up like crazy, because these mining machines, they can sell them very expensive, but they have to buy also the chips. So yeah, we have to see how this profitability works out in these financials. Yeah, we will see. Yeah, then we have another interesting stock right now. This is this Bangsa Holdings. I was talking about this a little bit on my Patreon like 6 weeks ago, and I forgot about this stock. But yeah, it's yesterday it was 30%, today 20%. So that's interesting. Yeah, and it seems like it's an exchange. It's operating in Australia, but it's traded on the Canadian Stock Exchange, the TSXV, the venture exchange. And yeah, the total transaction value is up 980%. So it's basically 10x up from February 2021 to February 2020. So yeah, they were traded like 70 million Canadian dollars. Where is it here? 70 million. And yeah, in January it was 55 million, so they're on the rise. I mean, this is no surprise. These exchanges, the trading volume is going up like crazy right now. And yeah, Bangsa is one of these companies. They're profiting from this. Yeah, Bangsa has like a market cap of 160 million. So it would be interesting to get some new financials here to analyze this company a little bit more. Maybe the Q4 results should be there soon. And yeah, that's gonna be an interesting company, I guess, because these exchanges, they usually have very low cost and are very profitable. So that could be a nice addition to a portfolio. But right now I'm not invested into this company. Okay, so yes, yeah, Argo Blockchain is, yes, it's holding strong. I mean, they had some dilution yesterday. There were some complaining about this dilution and all the things, but it's up in the US like 3%. So tomorrow everyone will forget about this, I guess, if Bitcoin rises. And yeah, then Argo will make a lot of fun again, I guess. Okay, so let's move on. I want to talk a little bit about Validas Power Corporation, because HUD 8 is they have this MOU. They want to make a partnership here with this company. And yeah, yesterday I heard a little bit about the podcast with Jamie Leverton and I think the CEO of Validas Power. Yeah, that was very interesting. I had not the time to hear it completely, like 20 minutes or so. But it seems like this guy understands Bitcoin very nice. And he has a very interesting company. I mean, if you go to the products here, I haven't seen this before. They have a mobile turbine from 6 megawatt to 35 megawatts. They have different mobile units. Can you believe this? 35 megawatts. I mean, this is a big jet engine, a big one. And they have these motors here from Jenbacher. I think this is a German or Austrian company. And then we have Waukesha gas engines. So these are the big motors, up to 3 megawatts, and they're all mobile. Yeah, that's very interesting. This gas turbine is really crazy. They have this trailer here. I mean, the producer of this solution here is Dynamis Power Solution, so that looks very interesting. There's also a video here. And yeah, they have the 35 megawatt gas turbine. I mean, if you have this in PS horsepower, that would be like 43,000 horsepower on one trailer. So with this trailer, you can really fly to the moon. And yeah, you can. I mean, a gas turbine is very, very expensive. This is very high, crazy technology. Yeah, and they have it on a trailer here, the GE LM 2500 plus G4. So this is the newest one. It has like 35 megawatts. And yeah, that's very interesting, this mobile power unit. And I mean, with 35 megawatts, you can produce a lot of Bitcoins. If you have 35 megawatts in electricity, I mean, you need a lot of miner containers for this one. But yeah, this is a very interesting stuff. I really like this one. Then we have these Jenbacher engines here. So you can see this one here, for example, has 1,500 kilowatts. They were talking about, yeah, this one here is 4,400. So this here is a really big one, like 10 megawatts. So this is bigger than a bus. And yeah, with these motors you can drive a ship or something like this, or you can generate electricity to power some Bitcoin miners. So that is very interesting. I'm very excited about this partnership. I hope they can announce something material soon, some numbers there, what they want to do there with this flare gas, and how many Bitcoins do they want to mine. And yeah, this is going to be interesting. Yeah, here's some pictures about this gas turbine. I mean, I like gas turbines because I was an operator of like 8 years ago on a power plant there in Germany, with the gas turbine, also a GE gas turbine, a little bit bigger than this one. Yeah, but I like this technology. Okay, so let's move on. We have here our friend Sausage Dog here on Twitter. He's very good in altcoins. I think he's trading altcoins, and he had some very good tweets today. And one tweet was, he shows us the Altseason here from 2015 to 2021 until now, and the monthly candles here. So this chart here is all the altcoins. It's all the current digital currency without Bitcoin. So this is no Bitcoin, and we can see from 2016, when we broke out, when we had a new all-time high here, we had this so-called Altseason, which is, yeah, it lasted like 18 months or so, and it topped out here. So all the altcoins, when Bitcoin rises to a specific point, then the altcoins follow very hard. So that was in the last bull market. I think this will happen this bull market too. And yeah, you can see a rise here in all these altcoins of 314,000%. So this is 3,100x. So from, let's say, 165 million to 522 billion within 1.5 years. So wow, that's big. And yeah, if we expect here this one here, I don't think we're going up like 3000x, but let's say we're going up like 20x from 500 billion here, where we're right now, to let's say 10 trillion, for example. Yeah, this would be a 20x or so. And this would be here. So I think this is very probable. Also, you can see here the volume is going up like crazy. So a lot of interesting altcoin projects are out there. I mean, you know Ethereum, you know Cardano, but there are a lot of other projects, but you cannot follow them all. It's very, very difficult. You need a lot of time and you need a lot of knowledge. And that's why I'm trusting KR1, because they have proven or have shown since 2016 that they are able to choose always the good projects here. You can see they started in 2016. They have invested in Polkadot in 2017. They had this first seed funding round there. And yeah, it's going on. They have the lazy ledger here. Then they have, a few days ago, they had another announcement. I will talk about this later. And yeah, I don't want to compare all these altcoin projects. I have no time to do this, and that's why I'm investing in KR1. And I think at some point this stock really will take off when these altcoins are taking off, because when this one here happens, and I think this could happen, then KR1 is going crazy in my opinion. I mean, yeah, they could communicate a little bit more. I mean, you need some financials now there and so on. But in the end, always the value, it's always about the fundamentals and the value. And the value in KR1 is very big, 200 million in holdings, 20 million in staking profits approximately. And if Polkadot goes 10x from here, I mean, they could have like 200 million in staking profits, and the holdings could go 10x to 2 billion. And the market cap right now is at, a little bit above 300 million. So a lot of people tell me that, the stock market is about, when we talk about Mara or Riot, the people always say, the valuation is so high because, it's all about the future expectation. And then I think, why in the hell don't these people invest in KR1? Because they have all these projects which will, a lot of them could rise like crazy in the Altseason. And I mean, it seems like there's nothing priced in right now, in my opinion. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm too bullish on KR1. But I really like this investment because this is my altcoin play. I don't want to have 10 different companies and 10 different altcoins. I want to have KR1, and I think I trust them. Well, not I trust them. I trust no one. But I see their balance sheet, and they're doing a great job right now. And they have a new investment here, Automata Network. So they're working. They every week they have a new investment or something like this, or they post about their staking profits. I mean, you have to go there and get this information. They are not on CoinDesk every day or something like this, but they were on Forbes. That was very nice. And this Automata Network, where Automata Network differs from the existing market is our wide lens focus, not only on ensuring uncompromised privacy. So it's about privacy between all these blockchains here. Automata Network is a decentralized protocol that provides middleware like traceless privacy services for decentralized applications on multiple platforms, including Ethereum, Polkadot, Binance Smart Chain, to achieve privacy. So when you interact in all these different blockchain, it's also about privacy, and it seems like that Automata Network helps you there to keep your privacy safe, which is, in my opinion, very important. So right now on Patreon, I'm talking a little bit about these crypto quant data, or about these miners outflow, for example, from F2 pool and so on. So I have a login now. I'm thinking about a Glassnode, but it costs me 10,000 a year, and I have to upfront payment here. So I will wait a little bit. Right now, it's for me, it's a little bit too much. I will wait, let's say 1 month or so, when I have more time, when I go full time, or in 2 months. Then I will have the full version, and I can use this full version. Okay, let's go a little bit to the data. So the Bitcoin transaction fees are right now very low. That's often, as I am aware of, before the big breakouts, everything goes down, price was down, transaction fees go down, everything is down, volume is down, trading volume. That's why the transaction fees are down. And when the price explodes, then we have a breakout. These fees are rising again. Ethereum fees are rising right now. We had days with only 8,000 Ethereum, and fees were now at 11,400. That's why we can see the mining profitability for Ethereum is back above 10 cents per day per megahash, which is good for Hive Blockchain. Also in Bitcoin, it's 32 cents per day per terahash, also very good. The hash rate is 160 exahash, so it's not rising like crazy. The Ethereum hash rate is rising every day right now. We can see this here, there on the rise. Nothing can stop this here. These Chinese ASIC manufacturers, they produce these new Ethereum miners, and that's a big competition right now. We can see the address is richer than $1 is 32,200,000. So this is, I think it's an all-time high right now again. So it's growing every day. So I'm not concerned at all about Bitcoin right now. So we're above 54,000. We will see, can we break the 55,000? this night? I don't know. What we can see, what's also very interesting, is that the volume since the January top here at 42,000, the volume is going down. We can see it here. So the RSI here was only, when we were at 58,000, it was only at 80. In my opinion, it should have gone to like 19.1 or something like this to be in this channel. The volume was not going up, so yeah, this was a little bit weird in my opinion here, this one. So maybe we're still in this January correction, I don't know. But the volume was going down, and I think when we get huge volume back again, I think Bitcoin could go crazy. I hope to the upside, because you can see the volume is going down here. You can see this here. Okay, but now let's move on a little bit. Yeah, in the last video I was a little bit philosophically, and I will talk a little bit about this now. Because some people ask me about proof of stake. We can move Bitcoin to proof of stake to save the energy. It's always about this energy topic. And I was thinking about this, and first of all I want to say that a switch from proof of work to proof of stake has a lot of risk for blockchain. I mean, Bitcoin is right now a $1 trillion blockchain. You cannot move this very easily to a proof of stake. So this has a lot of risks, and I think it's, from a technical perspective, it's close to, it's very, it would be very difficult. But my bigger concern is about centralization. I mean, when you think about all these staking blockchains right now, or these Web 3.0 blockchains like Ethereum, Cardano, I know always a face for this blockchain. When you think about Ethereum, which person do you think the most right now, or first? Yes, Vitalik Buterin. If you go to Cardano, which one is it? Who is it? It's Charles Hoskinson. If you go to EOS, it's Dave Larimer, and so on. But when you think about, or if you go to Litecoin, which is not a Web 3.0 blockchain, but you think about Charlie Lee. And and also in Ethereum, we saw this in EIP 1559. I mean, Ethereum tries to be decentralized, but in the end, the developers decide. And I mean, that's okay, because this blockchain is still in development and it's not completed. And you cannot have this development 100% decentralized. This does not work. And I think, and the next part is, when you think about Bitcoin, I don't know a face of Bitcoin. There's no face of Bitcoin. I mean, there's Satoshi Nakamoto, but this can be a person, this could be a group. No one knows, or I don't know it. And I think when you talk about decentralization, I think right now that proof of work is more decentralized. I mean, I know a lot of mining is in China, but these Chinese people, they have their own interests. They're not mining for the state or something like this. And and the other thing is, Bitcoin is money. Bitcoin is sound money, and I think sound money needs real costs. For example, like electricity. It's the same with gold. When you dig gold out of the ground, you have real costs. You need to invest into these machines. You need to you need big machines, and you have a lot of costs. You need gas for these machines, and you have real costs. And I think that's also a big reason why gold holds its value always, because it's safe that someone spent this money to dig it out of the ground. It's very scarce. It's very difficult to find, and yes, you can be sure that someone had spent the money to dig it out of the ground. So I think that's, in my opinion, a very big part, and that's why this is sound money. And I think with Bitcoin, when you buy a Bitcoin, you know that someone spent a lot of electricity, a lot of money to dig this Bitcoin out of the ground, or out of the blockchain or something like this. And that's always, for me, it's important for sound money. And when you look to history, you have always this fake money, this paper money, which has no costs to generate, to produce. And this money always fails. It ends with hyperinflation. And then you have the sound money, like gold and silver, for example, which always is there. And I think with Bitcoin, it's going to be the same. So I don't want to change to proof of stake to save electricity. I think it's worth to spend this electricity. And Yeah, I think Bitcoin is, because people think Bitcoin is not sustainable. I think it's the opposite. Bitcoin is sustainable because, for example, in 2019, I was not traveling with an airplane. I was not buying a new car. I was not buying new clothes. I was not buying anything. I can tell you what I did. I hodled because for me, it was safe that I saw the stock to flow model, and I was thinking, yes, okay, in 2020, 21, we have the next bull market, and I have to hodl as much as I can. So I didn't buy crap with my money, and I know a lot of people, they were traveling all around the world, 10,000 bucks per travel. They bought a new car, a Ferrari, and yeah, all this crap. They were buying all this crap. Yeah, now they have nothing which holds value, and they're now complaining because the wages are going down. They have less money right now because of all these things which are going on in the world right now. Yeah, but I did the opposite, and so I was very sustainable with my, with the environment and with my money and all these things. I didn't buy this plastic crap stuff, and I think I think when you are a Bitcoin hodler, you're always thinking like this: do I spend this to buy crap, or do I save the money and buy Bitcoin? So, in my opinion, it could help the environment. And for example, Bitcoin can support the build out of renewable energies. For example, if you have an abandoned village somewhere, yeah, it's maybe too expensive to, or it's very difficult to power this village or this facility there or something like this with only renewable energies, because they're very volatile. For example, wind or solar, you have no solar at night. So to be safe, to have a good base load, you need to build an overcapacity for renewable energies there. So you need the double capacity, for example, for wind, and you need, for example, a little gas motor or something like this. Yeah, but that's often too expensive to build, and that's why they don't do it. Because yeah, I mean, what should we do with the energy when we have a lot of wind there? You cannot use this energy there in this village or in this facility there, in this decentralized or abandoned facility. And yeah, now there's the solution. You can build this overcapacity there. You can go 200% or something like this. And when you have more wind or more solar, you can generate Bitcoins with this. So this is the perfect thing to build out renewable energies on abundant places all over the world, because it pays off. When you have a lot of energy there, overcapacity, you generate Bitcoin. If you have less energy there, you don't generate Bitcoin. You use it for the facility or for the village, for the people there. And for me, this is it has a lot of positive things. But the people are so focused on electricity consumption is bad, and that's it. And I think there are so many aspects where Bitcoin can help us to get more sustainable. First, with our way of thinking, for what do we spend our money, because when you have Bitcoin, you're always thinking, should I buy some crap which devalues every day, or should I buy Bitcoin which increases in value every day? And that's for me, it's a very easy question, and I live a lot more sustainable since I own some Bitcoin. Yes, and then I want to talk a little bit about Bitcoin with Ethereum and all these other altcoins. For me personally, a Bitcoin is the digital gold. Bitcoin is sound money. And I compare this a little bit with metals. So Bitcoin is gold. And yeah, we have a lot of other metals. We have copper, we have silver, we have this and that. But silver also has a little monetary aspect. But all these other metals, for example, like copper and steel, they all have industrial usage. And for me, it's the same with all these cryptocurrencies. You have gold, which is money, which is Bitcoin. You have silver, which is a little bit money, which could be Litecoin, and which has a little monetary aspect. Yeah, and then we have all these industrial metals. And yeah, in my opinion, we have all these altcoins. For example, Ethereum is, in my opinion, is never going to be seen as money, as a scarce sound money. Ethereum is gas for the Ethereum blockchain to build the Web 3.0. So Ethereum has a lot of value because this project, this Web 3.0 platform, Ethereum, yeah, has a lot of value. And Ether is used as gas on this blockchain. So it's basically a project which is in development, and if it goes well, I think Ethereum could rise in price like crazy. But it's never gonna be gold, in my opinion. And yeah, we have all these other projects like Cardano, all this stuff. So they all will have to fulfill an industrial usage, I would call it. So, and if they have no usage, they will not be successful. For example, we have then these privacy coins, which is also a very interesting use case. For example, Zcash, Dash, or Monero for the privacy. So you need all these altcoins. They need some usage, and if they don't have a usage, if they want to copy Bitcoin, for example, like Bitcoin Cash or so, yeah, they will be not successful. So yeah, this is my opinion on all this stuff. I'm not really prepared when I do these conversations here, so maybe sometimes it's a little bit BS what I talk. Sometimes I think after, oh, maybe this was wrong. So don't take this 100% serious. I'm just a guy. I'm not perfect, and I do mistakes. Yeah, but I really want to hear your opinions on this. Okay, guys, so wow, that's a little bit a longer video. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one. Auf Wiedersehen.